Hey, I'm Cassie. Welcome to Cassie in the Garden. I'm actually on the plot today. I've had, I don't know, hour and a half, 2 hours, I don't know. I've had some time on the plot anyway. Munch and Hub were here earlier, but Munchy obviously got fed up, so they've gone home. But I have managed to do some mulching. Let me show you. So over here on the strawberry bed, from this bed, mulcheroonie away. So strawberry bed, this is the original one behind me. There are strawberry plants dotted around. I think these are the white strawberries. I got them from a chap a couple of plots down last year, so I put them in. Excuse me, I feel like a right state at the moment. I've had no fruit off them yet, but they're putting runners out. I was going to cut the runners back to encourage fruit, but I kind of wouldn't mind to sacrifice it for a year and get some more plants out of it rather than have the fruit, because eventually I want this whole bed, including this bit here, I want this whole bed to be strawberries or some kind of perennial fruit anyway. So, old patch, about a year old. Then there's a new patch here I just put in today. I bit the bullet. I bought 6 new plants from Dobbies. I know, buying plants is not on. But I wanted some sweet strawberries because Finn is not enjoying the strawberries I'm growing at the moment, which is really frustrating because he normally loves them. So I bought some sweet ones. I can't remember what they're called. I'll write that down somewhere. So fingers crossed we might get some strawberries this year, and fingers crossed he'll actually like them, because that was kind of part of the whole reason that I wanted to grow so many. So next to my strawberry patch is this patch here. This was going to be onions. I have grown garlic in here, and it was going to be onions and leeks, but everything's just died this year. It's been a rubbish year for me for growing from seed. So now I've put some cardboard down, I've mulched it over with leaf mould, or dead leaves basically, and it'll be nice and fresh for next year. So yeah, I'm not going to do any growing in this part this year. So what I've done is they collect leaves, luckily, on the plot. So they call it leaf mould. It's basically dead leaves. Over the rest of the summer, winter and spring, they'll break down and be a really nice texture that will feed the soil. And underneath the leaves, I have got cardboard. Can you see this cardboard? So I put cardboard down. The cardboard is to stop any weeds growing through, and hopefully anything that's already there just to kill it off underneath. Excuse me, underneath the cardboard. And then the leaves are currently to hold it down, and when the cardboard breaks down, everything will just make a nice layer on top of the soil underneath. So whatever goes in there next year will be very, very happy. Strawberries normally melt with straw. This keeps the strawberries off of the soil. Excuse me, cough is rubbish this week. But when I I don't want to pay for straw. I don't pay for anything really. So I went to pick up some grass cuttings because there's loads of dry grass cuttings. I thought, oh, straw is grass, dry grass basically, really big dry grass. And so I thought, oh, I'll get some grass and put it down. And that does a good mulch as well, especially in the hot weather. But when I was down there, there were some wood chippings. Or there was some stuff in the wood chipping pile. And it was this stuff. Have a look. It was this. Someone's obviously cut a conifer down. And there was loads of this. So I thought, do you know what, mate? I'll give that a try. It's going to mulch the ground. If it's anything like the Christmas trees, the strawberries are going to benefit from the ericaciousness of it. Plus it smells amazing. That's not really amazing. So it's also going to keep the strawberries off of the soil. Winner, winner. Another thing I'm experimenting with is a composting pathway. It is a thing. Between my two strawberry beds, as I've picked up weeds, I did knock the roots of the couch grass, whatever it's called. As I've picked them up, I just laid them down and I just trample all over them basically because it's my little path between beds. This is a thing, I've not just made this up. There's a chap I follow on YouTube called Hugh Richards, and it's an experiment that he's been doing as well. So I thought, well, if it's good enough for him, I'll give it a try myself. Because let's face it, there's plenty of weeds in this plot. Just on the weed front as well, I'm actually composting them. Gasp, shock, horror, I know. But I've done a bit of homework. There's another chap I follow on YouTube, Charles Dowding. He composts his weeds. He composts the seeds, the roots, he composts everything. He does achieve a good temperature. I can't remember what temperature should be. But even in his like Dalek bins, which is what I've got, he composts them in there as well. And he's having success. So I'm giving it a try too. Thanks for joining me on my very brief video. I've been doing lots more, but I've just not had the chance to video and edit. I've barely had the chance to do the gardening or the allotments that I want to do. And to be honest, so much is getting eaten by slugs and snails. I can't be arsed. I'm really like, I don't know why I bother. I really want to quit. But I know if I quit the plot, I really regret it. Really, really regret it. I'm struggling to get down because of time, because of obviously working, mumming. I do know that as Finn gets a bit older, he might be a bit easier, I hope so. But yeah, I've certainly lost my mojo at the moment with this whole growing stuff. So if anyone wants to give me a pep talk, kick my butt into a change of attitude, I thoroughly appreciate that. But yeah, in the meantime, mulching is the way forward. So the strawberries are going to be happy, the mulch will maintain moisture, protect the strawberries from hitting the soil, and in the new bed, or the unused bed, then that's just going to stop any weeds growing until I'm ready to plant in it. So I'm really happy with what I've achieved today. So now back home to the madness. Happy growing.